Hi everyone, this is Erin from Sandpaper Road, and today I'm making this really neat looking wedding sign. Of course, you could put any kind of writing on it that you wanted for any kind of occasion, but it's super easy. And I'm using the Etcetera Thickboard tags by Tim Holtz and Stampers Anonymous. It's so easy. I do it in real time, and I'll show you how to do it, so stick around. The first thing I did was start with the tag. The tag is a really, just like its name, it's a thick chipboard. And it's really, really hard to bend. It's a lot thicker than any chipboard I'd ever seen. And it comes with a reinforcer. Now there's 3 that come in a pack and 3 little reinforcers. And they're just small and made to fit perfectly over there. So I'll move the packaging. And then I like to use the 3D matte gel by Prima Marketing, although any gel would do. I don't know about other glues and stuff. I'm just not really sure. So only because this is what I tend to use. You can certainly give it a try and see what holds. And you might want to wait a little bit of time before you start painting and just make sure that whatever glue you used would hold. And I put it right like so. Okay. I'm going to keep this gel out for later, but I will put it off to the side. I like to use that because it dries pretty quickly. I mean, I could use a heat gun and speed up the process, but I won't today because I have one ready. Then this is my, is this still? Oh yeah, good. So this is a trick that I just got messy, just for your benefit. This is a little foam brush, and I know they're not very expensive, but I still like to take care of mine, especially if I'm doing a bunch of the same project. So I had an old baby wipe container, and in between uses, I wrapped it in a baby wipe, shoved it in the baby wipe container all the way or most of the way, and shut it. And it actually, I'm telling you, I've been doing this in stages probably over 2 weeks, and I pulled that out and it was still just moist as ever, moist as ever. This is Chalkboard Paint Black by Plaid, and certainly you could use any color you wanted. It doesn't have to be chalkboard paint, but I am choosing to use chalkboard paint on purpose because when I write on it, I'm going to use a chalkboard marker, which is good for me because what I'm going to be doing is something that I may mess up on. So using chalk or a chalk marker would be great for me because then I can simply wipe it off and try again. Now with the chalkboard paint, I have tried this already. And what I have found to be true is that one good, nice, hefty coat will dry fairly quickly. And then you can put on a second coat and let that second coat cure overnight. The other thing that I have found to be true, I will take care of that glue and that glue blobs on the second coat. But the other thing that I have found to be true is, it sounds kind of corny, but the direction of your paint strokes, for me, I've found better results with one direction paint strokes. So this first, obviously I'm not following my own example right now, but like on the second coat, I will be very, very mindful to only paint this chalkboard paint in one direction, not back and forth. Okay, this is not my second coat, but I just wanted to show you what I meant. Okay. And like I said, it dries very quickly, and then I can go ahead and do my second coat and let it cure overnight. I know this is looking a little bit sloppy of a paint job, but after 2 coats, it has a really nice finish. And I love this thick board because it starts you out with a very smooth surface. I will move that off to the side, and with the magic of, with the magic of television, I have one that I have already done, and it's already dry and cured. And everything. And then I have these, who are these by? Oh, Marvy. And this is the packaging. Okay. And they are chalk markers, and it's nice that you get a thick and a thin for each. And it's really, really easy. I'm going to, this would be perfect for a wedding, a graduation, special occasion, date night, whatever. I'm going to take the big one, and now I'm not, you know, I'm going to say this. I really admire those of you out there who have like awesome lettering and can do that really great brush stroke lettering. I have not practiced. Let's put it to you that way. I have not practiced. So I'm just going to write in my own basic handwriting. Let's see, let me do menu. How about that? Just like how I would write it. With a little swirly on the end, because that's what I see people do. Okay? That's literally just how I would write it. See, now then I can go back and make it look all fancy. And I'm going to pull thicker on the way down. Like that. Just, how about that if I do it like that? Thicker on the way down. I think that will give me the look that I want. And then I don't have to do anything that's too much out of the ordinary. There. And I'll just draw little circles around the ends so that they don't look like the chisel tip marker. It looks fancy. And that is literally it. That is literally it. Let me draw a little circle here and then thicker on the way down. How about that? Ooh, that didn't turn out so good. Okay. You know what I want to do maybe? Oh no, I'll do that in a minute. And then yeah, maybe thicker on the way down. Thicker on the way down. I want to do that, but I fear that the same thing will happen. There. Now, thankfully, this comes with a skinnier one, and now I can sort of clean up my mess here. Okay. I'm still not a huge fan of what I did over here, but still, okay. That'll do. Just for the sake of argument, I'll show you on the end of this, okay, so you can see this is my baby wipe and it literally comes right off. So I could, if I wasn't happy with it, I could just do the whole thing over with the baby wipe, wait till it dried and do it right over, because this is a chalk surface, a chalkboard surface, and this is a chalk marker. So it's just like a chalkboard. Next, for embellishments, I have, you know, I use strawberry containers to keep my stuff. So I have these funny paper flowers. They're papery type things. And then I have these that I made, little baby wipe flowers that I keep here. I got this idea. This is not my idea. This I got from a channel called Maremi Small Art, and I love it. And so thank you very much for the idea and the inspiration. And these are my little baby wipe flowers and some paper flowers. So I thought here I'd go back and use my 3D matte gel. Oh wait, let me do this first. Let's see here. Do I want to do, like, let's say I wanted to do like something like that. I'm just saying. I got confused which way I was going. There we go. Yeah, let's just say, I mean, again, I can go back and do whatever I want if I like this or didn't like it. But anything else I wanted to do, like writing on the menu, you know, I would want to do that now at this point and write it out. Okay. And then what I do is take some of the, ooh, that's some hot glue strings. Just some different sizes of these. Now I have to be mindful. I mean, I might write this all the way out first of what the menu is. Oh, I almost forgot. My vegan family. I suppose I'll put the eyes there. Okay. And then just take the gel, the 3D matte gel, and just put a little bit down. It'll stick really well and it'll dry. It's really simple to do this project. And of course, think of whatever event that you're trying to do. It may not be a wedding, but if it is a wedding, I mean, you don't have to spend big bucks. And some of you who are, if you're watching this video, my guess is that you're probably crafty already. Oh, this isn't a good idea. This one's funny. Let's try this one. That one was a funny one. If you're watching this video, you might have a crafty side anyway. So, yeah, just give it a try. You might surprise yourself. Now, I will say this about the flowers, that when you're doing things, try to do things in odds. 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. That looks strange, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like it needs something? Well, it does need something. It needs another flower to balance it out. So it's either going to go here or something like that. This is kind of a nice one, but it's a little bit bulky. Let's see if I have another. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's try this one. I think that's the one I had out anyway. Yeah, odd numbers work best, and that's it. I like the chalk marker. And if you think that needs more or less, certainly, you know, you could add a few more for 7. Or add, you know, fewer of them for 3. I made a big mess. Now, doesn't that look fancy? Doesn't it look like you bought it? And you saw me do it. I don't have, you know, I was just writing in my writing. So, and I don't even want to hear it that you say, oh, I can't write like that. You can write like that. You saw me do it. Just do it with your regular old handwriting. Don't try to look like someone's handwriting. Just look like you're writing. And then go back in and give it a try. Or fancy it up. And if you mess up, just wipe it off and try again. Now, even though this is still wet, look, I could do this with a big piece of ribbon here, like this, and hang it. Or if I'm having a more rustic type of occasion, I could use this stuff and go like this, okay, and pull it through this way. Maybe I want to do something like this, you know, with this kind of stuff, and maybe tie it. You know what you like. I don't know what you like, but there's lots of different options. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this. I suppose I could make it look a little better, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that up there just yet. If it's not hanging, you know, maybe, you know, those little, I don't know what they're called, but they're like little tiny easels, and you could sort of prop it up like that right on the table. That's what I think I want to do. And that's it. Easy peasy. Let me move this out of the way. Thanks again to Maremi Small Art. Check them out on YouTube. She's very inspirational, and that's how I learned to make those baby white flowers. And I'll leave links below for the Thickboard tags and also just the supplies used, the chalkboard paint and the 3D matte gel and the markers and things like that. So you can check those out at your leisure. Look how easy that is. It looks beautiful. And what did I do with the, I should mention that I paid these full price retail when I bought them myself. 3 of these tags were $5.99 from Stampers Anonymous. A wonderful deal. A wonderful deal. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Sandpaper Road on YouTube. Don't forget to share the video on your social media. And don't forget to click on the bell down here at the corner. And that just means you'll receive notifications whenever I upload a new video. And visit sandpaperroad.com for close-up photos and DIY tutorials. Or you can even shop for products. And follow Sandpaper Road on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. And check out social media links in the description box as well as product links. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.